foliage for florists is the element that helps the flowers stand out more. So the foliage will let the flowers pop. This is Porters Foliage. I'm fourth generation of my family in Covent Garden. We've been here since 1910. In total, we have about 5,000 lines, of which any 3,000 could be live at any time. That's a lot of products. Okay. It's a lot of products. Our job is to inspire. If people come onto our stand and they're not inspired by the range and excited by something different, then we failed. And that's our role, is to inspire.
So my family's been here for a long, long time now. Makes me fifth generation. So that would be my grandfather, his father and his father.
In the early 1900s, my great-grandfather was a feather collector, came past the old Covent Garden, saw some activity, saw a bit of foliage, thought, I've got some of that near me. And from there, he then took on his own stand and took on 5 shops, and then he went through the generations. I've been around the market all my life. I've always wanted to be involved. My family pushed me away. My mother knew how hard a life it is and how grueling the industry is, but you go full circle and it's in my blood. 35 years later, I'm still here. I had the joy of working with my father for a long time. I treasured it. I thought it was lovely. And, now I've got a nephew and a son working with us, so it's just nice to have that bond and have, pass on that knowledge.
The line between where family stops and business begins is sometimes very, very blurred. But it's very good to see family on a regular basis, because otherwise I wouldn't see them very often. It's nice, it's more personal.
The question of whether my kids would be involved is it's a question of whether I'll have kids first, that's the question. I can't say I'd recommend the hours, but the work itself is very rewarding.
The next few years are going to be, again, it's going to be a change, a progression. It's going to be going more towards the digital side of stuff. We'll have to diversify, we'll have to change to survive. We've been here 100 years. We'd like to be here for another 100 years. So it's really time now for the next generation to take that gauntlet and run with it.
Good morning.
Hello.
How are you? I'm Mark.
Hello. Morning.
Morning, Alan.
Morning, my lovely.
Right, David. Good morning. You all right?
Yeah, I'm very well, you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
What's it like working in florists? I can't say it in front of the florist.
A nightmare.
Yeah, that's a good start.
They certainly bring their own challenges, you know what I mean? They sometimes WhatsApp you or email you the night before and want it for tomorrow morning.
Very specific, very tight orders to follow. Yeah, I got slapped in the face once by a lady for getting the wrong things, but I learnt my lesson. I knew the difference between a poly and a primrose after that.
Challenging at times, but all the customers who I've had throughout the years has been fantastic, yeah.
Great bunch of people, artistic, honest, hard-working.
They're the ones that are going to take what we put out there and turn it into something amazing. So our job is to inspire, they're left to create.
I am a wedding florist. My company is Blue Sky Flowers. I'm based at the Flower Market at New Covent Garden, which is where I have my workshop and my studio, and this is where we do all the magic. Come here. Come here. Jason, this is not part of the floristry world. That's it, up you go. You sit in there. Good boy. Right. Because I don't have a shop, I'm a wedding florist, I don't have flowers sitting around that I can look at all the time. That's why this market is so invaluable. It's just like looking online, but you can actually see and feel and smell the real kind of flowers. The joy of being here is that there's always something new coming up, so there's always new flowers coming in, and when the British stuff starts, which is now, that's brilliant. I know this is not smell-o-vision, but this is just gorgeous and fabulous. This is Margaret Marrow. This is one of the favourite roses that we like to use, because even if it just goes in the bouquet, it's actually just a really good kind of hit of scent. I know it sounds really cliche, but I really do love my job. It's working toward the end goal of having the bouquet to give to the bride at the end of the week. So when I walk in and she goes, oh, God, it's crying, and we all cry, and that's what makes you want to get it right. I wouldn't want to do any other job, and I wouldn't want to work anywhere else. These guys get here at like 2 o'clock in the morning, most of the time, and we're kind of coming in here at 9 o'clock and saying, oh, can I just, yeah, I know, I've been here for 2 hours.
We're like, Lisa, come on, please, we've got to go,
These are the people I have to deal with, see. There's this kind of symbiotic relationship between the florist side and the guys that sell the flowers. We need them and they need us. We're nothing without each other. They are good guys, they are genuine, honest, friendly people.
What makes coming to the flower market early worth it is the community, the life and soul and the interaction. It's great to mix, it's great to say hello to people, it's great to be inspired by each other and support each other. We are corporate and events florists. We do flowers for parties in beautiful venues in London, for offices in the city in Canary Wharf, and we do weddings all over the place.
Hello guys, all right. It was so important when we first started out to come to New Covent Garden Market and just meet people. There are certain people that we go to, if I need to know, what peony to buy, if I need to know what plant I need to buy, I go to those people. But even more importantly, they've become friends. Would you want to save me a couple of bundles for Thursday? Yeah?
It's tomorrow.
2 bundles? Yeah, tomorrow. Is it really? Goodness me. She's got the numbers. And this is what I don't like. I want to have it in my head.
I want to know. Yeah, we use them for the event and then they put them in their gardens.
It's nice when that happens, when they get a second bite and a cherry.
Yeah, exactly.
My idea is to build a tall focal piece on different levels.
It's nice to know you can still think out the box, isn't it? Yeah. I've known them both for a very, very long time, so yes. Very, very easy to deal with, very, inspirational and creative.
We often pre-order flowers to come in, but we also leave our final flourish to look on the day. So we wander around and look for some real gems.
I think that's a bit pink.
Too pink.
How about something a bit richer?
Perfect. British sweet peas often have a lovely, lovely mix to them. And they always remind me of my grandmother, because they are just the most beautiful scent and colour. Amazing. That gives the finishing touch to many really important events, that you can find this perfect bloom that you can just add to it at the end.
I adore coming to the flower market. I run Pesh Flowers, and the flower market for me has been essential. I wouldn't be able to do my business without it. This most important part of the market is the coffee. Got it? Yeah, that's the one. Yep, wave it at me. That's the one. Thank you. For me, locally and seasonally sourced flowers are at the forefront of my business. Those are the things that give it that edge, that give it something unique. And I think all my clients love the fact that if they get married in May, it looks like they've got married in May. They've had peonies, they've had foxgloves, they've had sweet peas, and I think that's really important.
Got a lovely bit of player blanket.
They'll be right for Friday.
Be fine.
Margaret Merrill.
17.50.
Worth every penny they are. Coming to the market is joyous. It's full of colour. There's always someone with a funny story, a little bit of banter, a cup of coffee and a nice bunch of flowers, and you're well on the way for a good day. Can I borrow a little scrap of paper and a pencil, please? Oh, look at that for a pen. Thank you very much. Perfect. Oh, you're not giving me a fancy one, are you?
I'll give you a Jaguar. Jaguar pen. Sorry if they're too good.
Oh, too good. Well, that's what I thought. I was getting the Mont Blanc, but obviously I've got to work my way up for that one, have I? The growers and the suppliers can make your day sometimes. It might be a silly comment, but sometimes it's well received when you're very tired in the morning. So that's at Cambridge Theatre in London. Ta-da! I might see you Thursday, Frac Secco. For new florists coming into the business, I think they're missing a trick if they don't come to visit the market, because it opens your eyes to just what's available, and I think those personal relationships are key.
Back when we first started out, Caroline and I just worked together. It was just the two of us. To come here and talk to other people about flowers was really cool. We needed that. And actually, sometimes you just come in literally to have a vent.
When I talk to new florists that are coming into this industry that I mentor, I'll take them around the market, I'll show them to people, I'll introduce them to people, and I say, just make friends here. It's all about the relationships between the people that you're buying from, the people that you're selling to, the people that you're working with. You all just need to be able to mix in together. And the flower market people are crucial in that, because they're the ones that kind of hold us all together, and we're using them every day.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Lovely to see you.
Perfect. Okay. Brill. Thank you very much.
See you later.
Yeah, lovely to see you, mate.
Cheers, guys.
You take care.